You guys will have to bear with me this time because I also kind of forgot that, I don't know if anyone actually did, but I forgot that we had switched it up this week, starting this week, so to speak, and that I was now on Wednesday. So, yeah, I kind of forgot. Shh! They don't know I've always been on Wednesday! Anyway, yeah, so we're talking about what demographic we tend towards. I would say for me, mostly, I would go towards shonen and seinen, if those are the, yeah, those are the boy ones and the men ones, so to speak, the young boys, older men kind of thing. Um, I think, like, because a lot of the shows I watch might be a little bit blur the line between those. Just because I've said many times watching this, I really want a story from it. I want something that's like deeper that you almost like need a few days to process it afterwards. And um, a lot of what are considered shonen, pretty violent too. So maybe they should be considered seinen, maybe because of the content that it should would be a higher rating, so to speak, with the um, whatever governing body does that. I forget what they're called, but um, yeah, just with the certain content and stuff, it might be considered seinen and so to speak, and just also along the same lines, a lot of shonen series towards the end with like the big cumulative ending with all like the different things that are going on, uh, coming together. You know, everything that rises must converge, sort of thing, and yeah, so a lot of that gets pretty heavy, and I do like watching the heavy series sometimes. I mean, I dabble. I think I've said that before too, but you know, sometimes I'll watch like a big heavy series to really get into it, and then sometimes I'll watch a little in between light stuff here and there, like especially stuff. I just nodded towards my TV. You can't see my TV. Anyway, because I was like, hey, yeah, this stuff, but the stuff that comes on TV on Adult Swim and stuff like that, like the really long series where you can't necessarily just kind of go in and watch some of it, because normally I stay away from the long series, but Adult Swim and get like the Bleach right now and stuff like that, try to catch it, and the new film Full Metal Alchemist, all that, but yeah. And then also adding on to that lately, and like just maybe like this year, maybe I've been dabbling in shoujo a little bit because I admit it, it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure, but I enjoy the romance aspects of some of these series. I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to admit that to people on the internet that don't actually know me and things like that. But yeah, I mean, don't know me in person, I should say, because yeah. But anyway, actually, there might be some people watching that actually know me and they haven't told me that. I might have a stalker. I'm handsome and charming, so it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, I'm a dork, sorry. But yeah, and just I think probably my gateway into that was Oron High School Host Club, the kind of the non shoujo, even though it is still a shoujo, but it kind of makes fun of the demographic and makes fun of like a lot of the aspects of it, and like they just have a lot of like really archetypal characters in it. Like if you see the series, they got the Host Club, and they have like this type of character, like the glasses character that's cool, the strong silent one, the lovely Shoto one, the little boy that's cute, and even though he's not a little boy, he just looks like a little boy, and they're all like these pretty men, and the twins, and the prince, and all that kind of stuff, and just like all these archetypal type characters that they would have in the shoujo, and they kind of like make fun of it, and they like overemphasize it, and it's really funny. If you haven't seen Oron or read Oron, you should look into it. It's very funny, and it's kind of like the shoujo that people who don't like shoujo can watch because it makes fun of it, and they could get the good parts of shoujo through that. But yeah, I got into things, and like I enjoy the romance aspects of the series I have seen and stuff like that. So I kind of started. I'm looking into shoujo recently. I don't know if I've actually technically watched one yet, but I suppose I've like looked at some and seen a few episodes, but off the top of my head I can't think of anything. Yay, shoujo! I like this one. I mean, I have seen bits of some romance anime, but I don't know if that all qualifies as shoujo. I should go to like Wikipedia and go to shoujo and see some of the ones it mentions, and that might be my project coming up this remainder of the year when I have free time or using my Netflix to actually watch something that's straight shoujo. Maybe I should do that because I've seen bits and pieces, but I don't know if I actually have. I did see Love Hina. I don't know if that's technically shoujo. It's romance, so I mean some of these is like a big romance anime, but it's technically shonen. It says, but I don't know. Yeah, but for the most part, I'm a shonen shinen, whichever it happens to be, kind of guy. So I don't actually know who's next. So whoever's next, we'll see you then, and then Friday person, see you there. It's gonna be AJ or Sarah. Might be Sarah. I don't know, but I'm rambling and I'm keeping talking, and pretty soon this thing's